Hi guys, it's Sham here. Today I'm going to share with you a very powerful strategy that you can employ to attain any health and fitness goals that you may have. It is the power of progression. Now, goals can be anything you want it to be, whether you want to lose weight, fat, squat, bench heavier, walk 10,000 steps, or run a marathon. So what is progression? Progression refers to starting slowly and systematically and gradually increasing the amount or duration. So why progression? We want long-term changes. Any sudden changes to the body, any drastic changes to the body may not be sustainable over the long term, and sometimes it can also be dangerous for us. You know the saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. In fact, Rome was built in 1,009,491 days. Hold on. Did I just make that up? Nah, look it up. Now, enough about Rome. Let's come back to us. Now, we want to create a new positive normal each week, taking one step at a time. So let's say that you have a goal of being more active. Let's say you're doing 5,000 steps a day and you want to be more physically active, so you aim for 10,000 steps a day. Is it possible for you to do from 5,000 today to 10,000 tomorrow? You can, but it may not be sustainable. The better strategy is to employ the principle of progression. Let's say you're doing 5,000 today. Let's improve that by 5 to 10% next week. So in week 2, you'll be doing 5,500 steps each day for 7 days. Now, by the end of the week, your body would have acclimatized and adapted to the new level, to the new positive normal, right? Which is 5,500 steps a day that week. Yeah? That is 500 steps better than what you did last week. So in the third week, do the same thing, rinse and repeat. Improve by another 10%, which makes it to 6,100 steps a day. Apply the same progression principle for the week after, and guess what? In week 8, you will be doing 10,000 steps a day, and that will be your new positive normal. 10,000 steps a day, and your body will be okay with it because you have been progressively improving from 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 a day to now 10,000 steps a day. The key here is progression and consistency. Now, same as food, right? Let's say that I am overweight. A little overweight, right? Let's say I'm overweight and I'm eating 4 huge meals a day, which amounts to about 4,000 calories. Now, I want to lose a little bit of fat, a bit of weight, so what do? I set a goal of eating 2 meals a day or 2,000 calories a day. Is it easy for me to cut back my calories by half within 1 day? It's obviously very, very difficult. So what I need to do is, again, apply the principle of progression and slowly improve my food intake. In this case, we're talking about calorie intake. Yeah. So this week, I'm having 4,000 calories a day. I'm eating my satay, my gado-gado, my char kway teow, and everything else, right? Next week, I'm going to have 10% less of whatever that I'm eating right now. Okay, which means next week will be 3,600 calories, and the week after I'll be only consuming 3,200 calories. In a couple of weeks, I would have reduced my 4,000 calorie daily intake to a 2,000 calorie intake. Sounds good? See, slightly reduced. Right. On a side note, right, if you want to lose weight or fat, please do not have a goal of losing 10 kilograms in 1 week. Don't do that, right? Follow the guidelines. Half to 1 kilogram a week. Let's do another example. Let's say that you want to have your body stay in the fat burning zone most of the time. So you do intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting generally is done in a 16-hour window. Now, is it easy for someone who likes to eat constantly to suddenly fast for 16 hours? No, obviously not. You can start by doing a 12-hour fast and timing it right and smartly such that you are sleeping most of the time when you are fasting. Let's say that you finish eating your dinner at 8 o'clock and you don't eat anything else until you sleep, which is, let's say, 10 o'clock. And you wake up at 6 in the morning, right? Do not eat anything until 8 a.m. What does that mean? That's a 12-hour fast, which is generally what most of us are doing. So if you're already doing that 12-hour fast, you want to try and improve that or increase that to 13 or 14 hours. and progressively move forward towards 16 hours. When you do intermittent fasting, you keep your insulin levels down and keep your body staying at a fat burning zone. Alright, there you have it, the power of progression. Now, when you set goals, set them high, right? Be happy with your goals. But remember, in order to reach to that level, you need to take a step at a time, because if you jump, you might fall. So when you have leveled up, make sure that you are comfortable in that zone, in that level, and then you progressively move on to the next. For some of us who are a little excited or impatient about this weekly progression method, what you can do is to shorten your 7-day week to a 6, 5 or 4-day week. Yeah? So after every 4 or 5 days, you progress to the next level. But just remember that before you progress, you would do a little bit of analysis and ensure that your body would be able to sustain the intensity, duration, or the volume of whatever new positive normal that you're gonna be on. I hope this simple yet powerful strategy is useful to you, and please be sure to share it in your timeline if you feel that it's useful for others. Yeah. Also remember to like, subscribe, add me as a friend on Facebook, and comment. Yeah. I would like to know what are your thoughts on this. If you have any experience or any other suggestions when it comes to progression and moving forward toward your goals. Till then, train hard, train smart, listen to your body, and all the best.